All right, team. This one's for Gabriel and DC regarding the weekend scenario and the essay that I was requesting from you guys. Maybe I wasn't clear enough, but what I was looking for was, number one, how the problem occurred, and two, what would you guys do to even resolve this problem from here forward, meaning rectify the problem. The problem is, number one, I'm not blaming any of you whose fault it is, but what I am blaming and what I'm trying to do at the same time is create a system where, hey, if somebody screws up, if someone screws up, or more than one person screws up, how do we become a team? How do we work together? You know, there's a lot of people out there that can badmouth each other, pointing fingers, and that's the problem with the world to begin with. We're all pointing fingers whose fault it is. Right now, there's no one at fault but me and all of us, okay? Meaning we're not in communication. That is the problem. That's what I'm blaming. It's the communication, teamwork, the effort in those avenues there. It's not specifically anyone at fault. Like I said, let me repeat myself. It is a teamwork problem. We don't have it. I'm trying to develop it myself. I'm still trying to get better at it every day. I'm trying to get you guys to work with each other every day. That's number one right there. So no one's at fault. It's an entire umbrella at fault, which is me also. So I'm trying to do this here because we can't see each other every day. We don't talk to each other regularly. We switch shifts and you guys are out within 5, 10, 20, 30 minutes at most, but with no communication in between. Meaning once you're out because you're either closing up or you're either helping the last customer, right? So this first video is to show you guys, hey, this is a communication problem, not an individual problem. Copy that, write that 10 times, and just get into your head. It's not your individual problem, okay? So stop blaming people, stop pointing fingers in this world. When things happen, look back and think, what could I have done differently to change the scenario? It's not about you. It's not about just that person. It's about the teamwork. You can make $1 million overnight. You can make $1 million by yourself, but I guarantee you cannot make $100 million by yourself. You need a team. And that's what we're doing here. We're building a team. We're building a team. At the same time, we're building team efforts and team communication skills and develop and hone in so that at the end of the day, we learn how to work with each other. That's more important. Okay, so I want you guys to remember that. I just want to touch on something. When we go to the military doesn't teach you how to do things better. It doesn't teach you how to become a better person. Yes, but the general main point being in any military branch is to get you to work with each other, people, different nationality, there's no discrimination, there's no racism, there's nothing like that. It's all about people and how you work with others. You could be the best individual worker, but it's going to limit you. It's all about being a team player, and that's it. And using the military as an example is that primary reason. It's just to let you know, hey, you're ready to come out and get a job, and people want to hire you. Other company wants to hire you because, quote unquote, you have teamwork. That's the bottom line at the end of the day. All right. What I think we need to do is, this assignment hasn't been completed yet. I need for the both of you to still talk to each other and figure out really how the problem occurred, okay? Remember, it's not an individual thing. Think of what you could have done for yourself and each other. Don't just think, well, that person screwed up or this person screwed up, so I'm out. Like, it ain't about me here. No, it ain't fucking true, because it's about you at the end of the day. There was shifts in between. There was shift being switched, and somehow along the ways, something happened. You got to figure out what happened there. And hey, if you can say, you know what, truthfully, honestly, the other teammate really did something wrong, find a way to constructively bring it up to them and be like, hey, look, I think if you did this and this and this, and I did this and this and this, I think that this problem would have been resolved. It's not about them or about you, because there was two people in between that at the end of the day. So, hey, yeah, the frequency could have been maybe a 60% that one person fucked up more, and then a 30% or 40% of somebody else fucking up more. But it's all about working together. It's not about getting credit. It's not about blaming. It's about figuring out how you can work together. That's one. And two, what could you have done? What maybe I should have said, hey, let's talk about this before you leave. Maybe the last 5 minutes before you took off, you should have said, hey, person number one, let me talk to you for 10 minutes before we leave, after I leave. Boom. That is teamwork. That is leadership. That is being proactive. It's seeing a problem about to occur and rectifying it before the problem occurs. Not taking care of the problem after the fact. It's about able to see what's going to happen in the future, in the next 10 minutes of the future, or an hour of the future, or 5 weeks into the future, whatever the case may be. Knowing what's going to happen and rectifying the problem before it happens in a team environment. All right?
Recap. The answer I was looking for is very simple. I believe the problem occurred this way, and that will be one paragraph. It's really short. And two, the resolution is, I believe that DC and I, or the person one and person two and I should have done, or maybe we should start doing things this way. Meaning we can start having meetings at the end. Maybe we can start locking in a 10-minute meeting in between shift, So those are called resolutions and figuring out the problem. The problem isn't the other person or you or him or I or she or me. It doesn't really matter whose problem it is. The problem is it's a teamwork thing. So the answer I was looking for in the essay was simply, the problem occurred because blah, 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 blah. And the resolution for it is maybe 10 minutes, a meeting at every end of every shift, so we can communicate across the next person for the next shift. That's the answer I was looking for. All right.